The work of
we're going to go into the work of Sarah. Yes, Sarah Leiter.
Sarah Leiter.
Sarah? Sit right in the middle. Now, one of the things that this dream is going to show, it's an unworked dream. I just spent a few seconds with her. And it shows what we call a dyadic relationship, where the dreamer gets an opportunity to see different choices from different realities within the dream. First one, I'm on the green picking up garbage with Kendra. Impoverished, loveless, angry, milks cows on my farm. She's telling me how Marc Bregman, I hate being people's dreams. Took her 3 times in 1 month to help her get food stamps. I so feel Marc's dedication to her and his love for her. I never did that. A man with us wants to try riding a motorcycle. So let's get a man. He takes a child. He takes a child on this bike and drives around the green faster and faster and ridiculously fast, dodging all the parked cars, traffic. I can feel how exciting and dangerous this is. However, I think he and the child ought to have helmets on. What's that?
That's being one giant step removed from the love and being more concerned with safety than the relationship they're having and the fun that they are obviously having.
Right. So you're not having any of it.
No.
You're not having any of the fun, any of the juice. Instead, you're showing this part of the dream. I'm in a bagel place getting breakfast. I like the women who run the place very much. Some women at the bagel place. They give me some homemade chocolate yogurt and a delicious bagel with heaps of cream cheese. Joey, an 11-year-old friend of my son, is there fooling around with an industrial-style staple gun. You, Joey? He holds it to my eye and shoots. Apparently, there aren't any staples in it. He's been doing this to others, too. He says, see? And then shoots his own eye. At first, I believe it was blank, but I see a staple in his eye. See a staple in his eye.
Yeah. I see a staple in his eye.
He assures me he will be okay.
I'm okay.
And will go home to get his mom.
I'm going to go get Mom. She'll pull it.
I offer to go with him, but he insists it's not a problem.
No big deal.
After a bit, his dad shows up. His dad feels junky to me like an addict. He doesn't seem to care that Nathan is hurt. I need to.
Say it again, huh?
I tell Nathan, I tell Joey he's a very, very special kid, and I truly mean it.
You're here, you're gone. He is an amazing child. He's probably the most amazing child I've ever
And
met.
I truly mean it.
I mean that.
Truly.
Truly.
Just like the helmet thing. He's not impressed, completely not caring. I'm confused and understand why he doesn't go right home to help him the way I asked him to. What is that?
The way I asked him to.
I'm thinking that he should just do that. It's surprising he's not.
I don't understand where his love for his son is. I can't feel it or see it.
Because you know you're the judge. You're not on the bike, but you're the judge. The helmet, when it matters, his kid, his dad. Objectified self. Here's an example of it. Objectifying in her dream. She's not the boy. not either of the boys. I feel so sad for the boy. Now, I'm going to flip it and have you be the boy, and you be the father, or you be
Sarah?
Sarah.
Can you take him home and get him taken care of?
I'll go home, it's okay.
Take him home to his mom.
I'll go get my mom.
See you later.
Now come back. What's happening here for her, she's defending the boy that is actually herself that has learned not to be loved, as opposed to the boy on the cycle. So, who's the boy on the cycle? Right. So, come out. This is called a dyad. You have two boys, the boy who has the love of his father, taken for the ride, and the boy that doesn't. But you notice what happens in the dream, it becomes objectified, that she becomes the one that's going to rescue the impoverished boy that she is.
This feels to me like, this feels to me like when I was 11 and somehow I started inflicting some sort of pain on myself and I couldn't feel it. That's the way it felt to me in the dream. Like he didn't feel the wound that he had just given himself.
So you've learned not to feel your own pain. And because of that, you grow up to be the one that rescues, but not the one that's on the bike. So the issue is, in the dream work, how does not her over here, because that's line number 2, how does this boy, she hides behind him by becoming the know-it-all, how does this boy get to be that boy? Because this boy is the one that learned to cope, and cope twice. It jumped away from its hurt to become this, and then acted out in a crazy way, and then it jumped again, like a virus does, it keeps changing and changing, to this. So there's 2 steps here to get back to this boy. Right? So you have to give up being the know-it-all to realize just how hurt you really are, to the point where you don't put yourself even in the game. So I shot myself, so what?
So do you think the father is a good guy? And that I just saw him as...
No, I would agree in your dream that this is your experience with your family. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. Right. Total absence of care and love in that way.
Right. And so, sometimes what we do, we turn the hurt and anger. If we can't act it out on our parents, we act it out on ourselves. A lot of girls do this, especially when they cut themselves or they pull their hair out, become anorexic. This is how you did it. You became the one that knows and can caretake everybody else. But really, this is what the self-abusing self hides underneath. Not this. This is way down the line. So you hold that. For the next dream, you just leave that there. I'm walking with a child. So you're walking with a child with her. Followed by 4 unknown persons. 4 unknown persons. As I sense them getting closer, I get scared. I slide down an embankment into the muddy root of a great big tree. The child comes with me. He took myself so tight.